House hunting right now, but you're really freaked out about interest rates, think about the following phrase: date the rate, marry the house. Okay, this is something that I think about all the time. And I just bought a house, we're closing in the spring. Initially, I was like, oh, this interest rate is really, really bad. Like, I secured this house that I'm living in right now at 3.5% something interest rate. I'm now paying an interest rate of over 6%. It hurts. But the thing is that this house that I just bought, I got it for way under asking because it was overpriced, because it was priced for a market where interest rates are low, but hello, interest rates are not low anymore. 2021 was such a weird phase in the housing market for me, at least, because I was buying a house and I bought this house that I'm living in right now in 2021. It was crazy. There was so much competition. There was hype frenzy. People were waiving contingencies. There were all cash offers. There was like literally oftentimes you couldn't even see a house. You would have to put an offer in sight unseen. It was like literally madness out there. I would not go back to that ever. I don't like that phase of the housing market. Even though interest rates are low, I much prefer the current housing market phase that we're in right now, where interest rates are a little bit higher, enough to scare off a lot of buyers, but not so high that I'm freaked out, okay? Because I can always refinance later. Here's the thing, interest rates are not permanent, but you know what is permanent? Your purchase price. Your purchase price will never change. So that's why I'm saying date the rate, but marry the house. So marry the house, make sure it's perfect, make sure you get a really great purchase price, negotiate all the seller concessions, closing costs. If you're really freaked out about the interest rate, negotiate a buy down of the interest rate, whether it's temporary or permanent, and have the seller pay for those points. My point is that interest rates are not the scariest thing in the world. And if you can learn how to navigate this current phase of the housing market as either a real estate investor or a home buyer who just is buying a house for yourself to live in, it's going to be a much more pleasant experience with way less anxiety and fear involved. And especially if you're a real estate investor, you're going to really get a competitive edge over your peers.